Why are you single? Nobody seems terribly interested in my life. I live in a small town but have traveled a lot since I was a kid. Father was a pilot, and even lived in Taiwan for 3 months while learning Chinese. I love photographing cities and my various adventures. I guess most people I've met here just can't relate to that, which I don't blame them for, but it just sucks that when you talk about the things you're most passionate about, the best you get is "oh, that's cool" before they change the subject. To be clear, I don't bring this stuff up until I'm actively asked what I'm into or the topic is brought up. I'm very aware this comes off as bragging when brought up out of nowhere. When I was in Taiwan, people seemed genuinely interested, foreigners and local alike. I even got invited to this tiny rural village by this girl I met in a 7-Eleven in the city. She was going back to visit her grandparents and showed me the area while we were there. I had to leave Taiwan before we really got close, but I still think of her sometimes. I'm pretty much resigned to the idea that I need to move back there. I've never met so many people that I genuinely have stuff in common with and are actually interested in what I've been up to as when I lived there. Spinster Cat Lady Club represent. I do enjoy the financial benefits of sharing a household with someone though, so I'm wondering if I can find another single person to share one of those houses where you can live essentially separately but keep an eye out for each other and share rent/utilities. There are some organizations that set that up for over 60s, but not for middle-aged people, so not sure how to go about it. She has been in a cycle of dating and breaking up for 2 years, and when it became my turn, I made her realize that there was more to a relationship than filling a void, and she hated that the closer she got to me the more she loved it, and the more she felt scared. So she told me that she thought it was unfair since I was perfect for her in every way and she was being held back by something she couldn't figure out. So she ended things with me so she can go and figure out shit so she can be better for me. I gave her the advice to get a therapist or a counselor since I knew she had a lot going on and she hasn't been to one in years. It's been about 3 months and recently heard she got a new therapist. I told her that I'd wait for her as long as it felt right, and for some reason I still feel drawn to her and not sure why. So I've been loosely trying to date, but it doesn't feel right yet. What worries me is that I'm over here mostly waiting on her and she's gone back to her old ways and the cycle begins again. Even if she doesn't come back, I just want the best for her and the cycle to end and her finally be happy. Because I'm fucking sick of wasting my time swiping in apps only to show up for a mediocre date that tries to sexually assault me. I'm single because there can only be one me. I'm not scared of commitment, I'm scared of the following through. Because I hate myself. Taking it slow with the girl I love. We both love each other, but our relationship is a bit complicated and neither of us love labels much. We love each other though, so I don't much mind. Apparently I'm scary. I'm not giving anyone a chance to hurt me again. Besides, nursing school is very time consuming. I've come to realize lately that, well, it's by choice. Turns out I'm just comfortable with my current relationships to other people. Still would like to have sex though. I'm standing between I don't want to, I'm happy this way, and fuck, why am I single? But why am I single? Mostly because I can't trust anyone since I've met few girls who were batshit crazy. I have no game and confidence like in real life. On social media I have most courage to talk to somebody I don't know and I feel attracted to, but oh hell no. I'm way too nice, but not in like I like you, can I touch your hoo-hoo kind of way. I'm too much helpful, so girls used me as some sort of bet for hugging when they felt sad after some time after their breakups with their current ex-boyfriends. And I thought we dudes have the issue to make you fall in love just because we want some ass. So nope, fuck that. I'd rather stay single for a while, which is taking almost all my life, fix myself, get better, figure out myself. If I'm not gonna find anyone for relationship, then I'ma go and find somebody to be in FWB relation, since getting in those is easy as hell. Because I'm on Reddit. Because a woman has not asked me out yet. Probably a few reasons and not just one. I've always had social anxiety and low self-esteem, so those two things get in the way. I also live a lifestyle that most women today just aren't into, especially with the cost of living. I never went to college, have never really worked a regular full-time job, and don't really intend to, don't make much money at all, don't have my own place, and I don't have a driver's license or car. I'm not saying anything bad about women here. It's just a reality that all of those things make me less attractive, and it's a well-known thing that most women, not all, just don't date down, especially when they are highly educated and advanced in a career. On a positive note, I am in relatively good shape and bike every day, am told that I'm good looking and that women like me, work mostly outdoors doing work that I like and feel good about, have multiple hobbies and interests that distract me, and I'm generally a nice person. I'm just a semi-bohemian pseudo-anarchist watching the world and environment turn to shit and want someone that feels similar. I'm 29 years old, divorced and live with my parents, just don't have the confidence anymore. Awkward and unemployed. In all honesty, I'm hard to be in a relationship with. I am not good at expressing how I am feeling unless with jokes. When someone is going through something maybe hard, I'm not the best at understanding what they go through. If you give me compliments, the most you will get is a short thank you and a change of subject. I don't like getting them. I'm also pretty set in what I like to do. I am open to new things, but I will most likely seem like I am not enjoying it while we do them, even if I am. I am not an introvert. I also just have a hard time letting people in close to me because when people do get to know me, they tend to leave. After the train wreck that was my last long-term partner, I can't see myself allowing anyone to get close enough to do that kind of damage again. There's only one of me. I get super anxious. This happened after puberty and I don't know why. I'm opening up myself to dating after my last relationship a year ago, but every girl that comes is like, nah, not my type. Boring personality, awful looks, and my social anxiety don't help much. I gained weight. I'm asexual. It's a pandemic and I'm a healthcare worker. I refuse to go out into social situations and risk spreading anything, even though I've had COVID and I'm vaccinated. The women I do talk to regularly constantly flake on plans. Happened with 4 different people just this week. So at this point, the only people I could possibly even ask out are service workers that are forced to interact with me, and I'm not doing that. And before anyone says it, no, dating apps don't work because I'm your fairly average looking guy, and those apps are stacked against anyone that isn't a 10/10ths. Tried it, and it's nothing but bots. So I'm just single. It's all just circumstantial. Doesn't help that over the past year I've started becoming very bitter and resentful of the population in general, and I'd rather drink than go spend time with anyone. So my life consists of dealing with dying anti-vaxxers all night for McDonald's wages, then go home and drink until I fall asleep, repeat ad nauseum until classes start up again to throw that into the mix. Is your name Ross? For a long time, I was single because I wanted to be more self-possessed and I highly valued my independence and freedom to make life decisions without having to include someone else. I could uproot my life or close a chapter whenever I wanted to. I was available to explore my sexuality through casual dating/sex without hurting feelings if the chemistry wasn't there. Sometimes friends would say that they were jealous of me for being uncommitted to someone else. Now it's probably more because I'm insecure about having little relationship experience when my peers seem to know what they're doing and what they want when it comes to dating. Many of them are married now or in long-term relationships. I'll date a bit from time to time, but things seem to either just fizzle out or I do some old-fashioned self-sabotaging things like not sharing my feelings for someone I'm dating before they begin doubting if I have them, not taking a shot at expressing interest in someone that gives me butterflies because I get caught up in an internal rejection is inevitable monologue, or some other fatalistic bullshit about being born and dying alone with no concern for that long middle part of being alive. Thumbs up. Can't find a man secure enough in his masculinity to handle mine. Lose one fart contest and their balls pull up like an attic ladder. Because I want to enjoy life. No one wants to date me. At first I was too picky, now I just really enjoy napping. Not very attractive. Also, not wealthy. Decent person, for the most part. Also, pretty fucking shy/introverted. I'm not cool face. Because I can't afford a GF.